Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Hello again, this is a new PSA for Hello Kitty Island Adventure for the City Town DLC. Unfortunately, the frame rate is a little harsh on the eyes, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, there is a moment where there was some flashing. It's not as bad as what the Wheatheart Wonderland DLC used to have, but I just want to keep this up here and out there just in case if you're one who is sensitive to those kinds of things. And of course, hopefully in the future it will be patched, and thus this may be not relevant to the newer times, but I may keep this up all the same. But of course, as always, please enjoy the video starting now. Let's go ahead and jump in Hello Kitty Island Adventure today, and of course we're still rocking the non-lemon, but I did jump in the evening, and you bet your eyes there was a lemon back on that table. I do not understand it, but we are here to see if we are lucky with the visitors. Again, it's my lucky Friday, so we'll see how that goes. It's been a hit or miss. Definitely more of a miss, though, for me. That's so weird. I don't know what happened to her. I feel like she was a little broken. But what is this? Hot fix is on the way. Hi friends, we've identified an issue where some players may experience slow character movement or lag after the latest update. We apologize for the inconvenience and are actively working on a fix now. An update will be released as soon as it's ready. In the meantime, we thank you for your patience and we have prepared a small gift for you. Dude, I can't do anything with that blossom. Okay, well, I guess it can just, you know, exist. That's cool. Glad I didn't get punished for a blossom. I didn't ask for the knoll. Okay. Curious. Oh, we do! You know, I'm gonna pretend that she isn't being doubled up right now and forgive the game because we did get a visitor today. I'll forgive him. And then we have this. Interesting. For Around the Island, that's what it's called. I was trying to remember, but I didn't. Okay, let us then. Ooh, hello. Go and do what we do best. And that is, go here first. To spend the coins that one day I may be out of. There are some things I need to dye. That is just for color's sake, but lazy. I am. We'll worry about the flower stuff later. Kind of trying to leave that, I guess, for the end or something like that. And I mean all the flowers. Well, I knew it. I did see it, I think. That is, I saw something, but I didn't go after it. And then we're gonna go in here. Sup, buddy? You wish. You wish. That is, they took his order. Oh, goody, you're still out here. I love how he like swooped on in. All right. Swooped on in so late. Okay. Sure, just to do it. I'm also curious. That again didn't count. It's so weird to me. So weird. All right. We're gonna go back here. To, of course, check on in about the other things that could be here. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt, dude. How is that okay? Asking for a friend. Don't worry about him. Any paper crafts? That's right. Paper parade. I have my paper crafts all ready for you. Are they adorable? Are they super cute? My paper airplanes. That's unexpected. Like that you throw. And I love to race them through the skies. My friends will throw them for me so I can fly around them, oops, and catch them out of the air. I can spin and swoop in the air. It's a silly game. I like it very much. Silly games are the best. I'd love to fly. Playing with my friends is the best. Together, we all support each other and make room so everyone can be themselves. Thanks for helping out with the paper parade. It's so good to see what everyone makes here. I guess what I could do actually about the paper crafts, because I forgot. She would be the one that would actually be different, as well as you know who. Again. Any paper crafts? Oh yeah, for the paper parade? I tried making a bunch of different things, but I think I'm going to go with these. They're paper pinwheels. Super cute, very crafty. I love the way they spin in the breeze. It looks like they're dancing. And before I know it, I feel like I want to dance too. Spin, spin. Pinwheels make me dizzy. I try to use all the colors of the rainbow to make them extra bright. I really wanted my paper crafts to be cheerful, so that whenever someone looked at them, it would make their day just a little bit better. That's very you. You're so sweet, Usano. I try to get the paper crafts just right, but I could always use a little more practice. So let me know if you need more, okay? Happy paper parade! Okay, and then go here. I guess I could check out the other characters too, but any paper crafts? Ah, yes, paper crafts. Mysterious artifacts embedded with the power of paper, no? You got it! I wouldn't go that far. Tuxedo-san told me of these, but I fear they are not in Wayflower Wonderland. I don't know if I can help, nya? You can make them. They need to be crafted. From paper. How magical, nya? Paper can become so many different things, nya. You can cut it, you can fold it, you can roll it, or write on it. It has the power to turn into anything, nya? Huh? Well, you put it that way. Now that you ask, I believe this paper wishes to be part of the paper parade, nya. Okay. That is that. Oh, it's snowing. Magical. Actually, let me... How many do I have? This was new. I did use this. Oh, I got a lot. I placed it in a home recently. Just go out. Oh yeah, and I placed the wallpaper too. Oh, it was some good wallpaper. I did not use the flooring though. I didn't like it as much. I think I also need to fish today. I forget. Okay, and then I wanted to go over here because this is the finale. In case you wanted to know. I almost forgot to bring it up. But let's go over here to his shop. I also need to fish. $25 bleeding me dry. Being like, how did I burn through all of them? Alright. I think I'm actually good. Lazy fishing. Super lazy fishing. Yep. 30. All right. Then let's call her. Let's call him. I'm always like, man, I like Buddy though. I miss Buddy. Oh yeah, I gotta do that too. Trade, trade, trade. Maybe we can do it later. I guess. It hasn't spawned there yet. That's interesting. Get that. Water this. Cool. Get those. Just collect. Okay, then we'll go over here. I never really know where I should start when I go on my adventures. They always differ too. Dang, dude. Dang, dude, let's go. That's exciting. Yes! Let's freaking go! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, game. Oh yeah. Alright. Yellow hot pink ombre hibiscus. They're the freaking coolest looking things. That is the ombre on the hibiscus. I love them so much. I first saw them in the Hello Kitty Island Discord. Just because I wanted to see other people's flowers. I was just like, yeah, well, what's out there? You know? What am I missing out on? Basically. And yeah. Once I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to. Like, there's nothing else I want to do now. Let's hope that it can happen. Obviously, it is going to still be a journey and a half. Just like this, man. I finally got a white one though. Let's freaking go, dude. Yes. Just get other colors. Forget these other ones though. The percent is pretty low. I forgot I can double time it. Sure. I can go over here. I really haven't left room for anything to happen. And not all of them are in the right spot for that, I think. It's a lot. Where is it? Okay. I'm going back here because, of course. You can win him? Why? Why would you win the bush friend? I don't get it, dude. Oh gosh. I fell for it. I really gotta get the right colors for those. I gotta get the colors to transfer. I actually hopped over it. I was not expecting that. Oopsies. Alright. There we go. So we'll just leave here. I just can't believe I got some of the flowers that I got. That's crazy, dog. Again, though, flowers work in mysterious ways. Ah, nuts, dude. Okay. I'm gonna take it out. Oh, sorry. Hitting the wrong button. Ah, still wrong button. I'm gonna plant it here. But I'm still gonna leave the other one here. And I'm just gonna hope for the best. Again, it's worked so far, but I had them in different positions. So maybe it will work, maybe it won't work. I just have been very unlucky. Just like with this. Unfortunately, they are taking over. And it's kind of disgusting. But okay. I'm just gonna again leave them for now. Because they'll be back. Oh. Rough. I might want to try a different flower. Hard to say. Let's go to disappointing area. It did snow, so I'm not surprised this is here. Did disappointing area finally do it? I think so. Oh my gosh. It only took... Oh, it only took forever. I'm taking this one out though. That's a waste of space. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving that there. Oh my gosh. It's still frustrating. But it finally happened. Again, took double chances, okay? All right. Let's see about this one. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Is it gonna troll me? Thank you for not trolling me. I was gonna be sad. All right. Progress is happening. I repeat, progress is happening. Except for out here. This is wild. Also, I learned something. Which I just want to see. Oh my gosh, it is automatic. Oh, that's so bad, dude. There is like, but I respect it. Like, there's a part of it that I actually love, that there isn't the black screen transition, honestly. I find that that feels very rewarding, and I feel like it should have always been semi-automatic in a matter of speaking. But I feel like with this, there's a bit more space. And also, we're not moving our feet anymore, which is a little sad. Because, like, how close? Yeah, this is fine unless you accidentally step on it. I don't... Those popped in. Oh my gosh, that finally worked. Yes! Yay! Let's go! But, also, this is pretty exciting. This was intentional. Not intentional at all. Hell yeah. But, yeah. I'm trying to pick that up. Because, like, this... Oh, shoot. Traveling around here was pretty frustrating. Like, it just felt very slow. This is very fast. But the only problem is the zip lines. Which... There was some frustration brought up about that, which they are looking into. You can see that right now, textures like this that used to move very flowy are not moving very flowy right now, which also sucks. Again, they are aware of at least the player's movement, but I haven't experienced that. Even with having Buddy here, it's everything else, which really sucks that it's just basically is just broken. But we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, these feel like they need to hit a certain point. I don't know what basically what I was trying to say is I don't know what the person was talking about in the sense of being careful when they're watering flowers. Like, the platform is far enough away here. I don't see it really being an issue. Oh, man. Also, I am still missing something from here. I just don't know which one it is. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. In my mind, I've completed what I've wanted to complete, but I'm missing a course. To being 100% or something. And then this is just an annoying puzzle room. There it is. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. Bro, doing me dirty. Oh, me doing me dirty. He was like, face plant. I'd have to go back to each one and figure it out. But yeah. I don't know. Pop in textures. Let's go. Oof. Oh, it's so bad, and this is supposed to be 60. Right. You telling me? Oh boy, you're telling me. Okay. Sorry. Let me go here. Is it? Yes. So, for this Echo Conch, this conch goes to the muddy hands of one who works in merry lands. Muddy hands who work in marine lands. That's not the right button. This is the right button. Okay. Well, we'll definitely be going there soon enough, but first we're gonna make a trip in the water. And, I mean, this will be more than one trip in the water. We got stories to progress. Bro, dude, look at how bad they move. Oh, it bothers me so much. Yes, I was still trying to water them. This is what I mean by some stuff. Like, I was surprised of how well it worked. You would think that this would have been more the start of the game. But no, it's only been later. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. I still want to water it. My gosh, my dude. Please. Me. Be smart. Actually, let me see. Is there anything worthy on here? No. Well, I mean, the music maybe, but... Okay, we're gonna pretend we did not see through there. But this is what the lobby looks like, upgraded, if you were curious and hadn't seen it before. And here we go. It's through. Hi. Okay. What do you read? What to read? Oh, by the way, I thought you might like this. Thank you. Thanks for being out today. I'm gonna head out tomorrow, see my next vacation. I can see myself living here forever. So it's too bad we can't really see him. Whatever. Maybe we'll see him, you know, later. That is better in the room, but that's what I made. I know I didn't really give a full tour, but you get the premise. It's another one that wanted books. If that wasn't clear. Books on books on books. So, we're gonna go now over here. I forgot because I went elsewhere. Nice and slow. But he's like booking it. What is this? He can book it across the water, but when I book it with him across the water, it's a no. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Okay. Ooh, okay. Spicy, spicy. So they're slowly invading. Slowly. Okay. I did something over there too. Which is fine. I'm just gonna leave him for now. I'm not gonna take him out. But I want to see, again, how sensitive this was. But it goes really far up. Which is the problem. This is all the way up here. It's right there. Oh dear. Now, I don't use these. I used them maybe really early in the game, and then once everything else was unlocked, it was kind of pointless. That is the mailboxes, and let alone when you can just travel on your phone. But I want to know how sensitive the space was. Again, it doesn't fade to black. That didn't even occur to me. You have to be very careful, I guess. Yeah, because like as soon as you basically almost touch that platform, you're just skyrocketed, which makes no sense. I feel like you really should be given the option, even though that's extra dialogue. I know they want to make it seamless. Oh my gosh. But it's like a gamble of how you make something seamless without making it feel intrusive as well. And right now, it's kind of one of those things where if you have no option, it's gonna feel that. Psh, easy clap, easy clap. All right, just take that out. We're just gonna redo. Go over here. Because I did these a little out of order. My bad, my bad. Wow. Don't think actually I meant to take that one. That's okay. Did I also take out the... You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Not even gonna think about it. Hey, let's go! It happened! Listen, it may have not have worked everywhere, but it worked elsewhere. We clapped, we rejoiced. I'm so happy for these results. That means it's not all shit. Even though sometimes it feels like it. I'm happy at least. Oh yeah. Love to see it. I gotta figure out actually what I really want to do here, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. All right. So we got all of that taken care of. We did not actually go here yet. And then, of course, I leave Merry Meadows for last. Oh yeah, boys. Keep popping off, dudes. All in the wrong. It's not. That's fine. Collect. Again, this is basically a fertilizer. Though, again, more so the glitter. I did not realize how much glitter I had. Ooh, which, speaking of, when I went to the recycle plant, you know, going by tens, honestly, I respect it. It was a little weird at first, and granted, I'm still terrified of hitting the wrong button, but I was pleasantly surprised. So that only means for what will ever happen in the future. Don't really know. All right, this is almost full up. The power works in mysterious ways. Alrighty. Okay, let's go. This is working over here. Some of this no-go. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta hit up these specific plots. There they are. Starting to spawn. Taking over my life. I just don't know. I guess I should probably care a little bit more about which ones are actually over there with them. And I could plant the ones that I already have too, but it'd be rough out here. I think I'm taking these out Oof. Well, so be it, I guess. Maybe I should replant those. My bad. Alright, and then I was just having fun in here. Or at least as much fun as someone can have. Do you like how they popped into existence? Same, dude. Look at that. Bruh. That's intense. I'm leaving it at that. Alright. I think that honestly takes care of everything, so I feel pretty good about some of the stuff we came across. I feel a little sad about some other places, but that's okay, because we're finally making way. Oh my gosh, it took forever. So, though, we got some business. And a multiple business that I also left because I didn't do it. But I am still a little confused about the riddle. Again, riddles are not my strong suit. But muddy hands of one who works in merry lands, I mean, I think is pretty straightforward. So, of course, that's what also is down here. Periwinkle. Echo Conch. Let's not forget, this is Periwinkle. I have questions, but that's okay. I don't need those answers. So, is having a buddy again, though, gonna disrupt anything? No. That's good. So, let us backtrack a little bit, because that's kind of also why I was here. But then I completely forgot. Where actually are you all? Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. This conch is for me? Thank you so much. Oh, do you think I could plant something in it? Maybe some mint or some tiny flowers? That was it, huh? Okay. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more than that, but sure. Dude, like, why? I don't know. Anyways. There we go. Decorative Wish Me Mail Conch has been made, though. Very good. And then we have My Amateur Podcaster. But I do find it interesting that this is around the island versus being a actual friendship quest, if you will. So, we'll see. Hello, I'm on my way to see Batsumaru. Does he have a new hobby? Okay, what are you up to? Can't ruin the surprise. It's going to be so much fun, promise. Come on, I was supposed to be at the dock 5 minutes ago. To the dock. Teleport me. My sweet piano. You too. Excellent. This makes it a lot more fun. Makes what more fun? I'm always around. You can be our first guest. We're starting a podcast. I read about it in my new magazine, Inside Voice. Hold on. Let me check the magazine for our next steps. We need microphones? Where do we get those? Don't worry about the mics. Pickle has them at the dance hall. What? We're going to need chai, though. Good for the voice, you know. Oh, thank goodness. That's the stuff. We'll be able to record for hours. Me sitting here with coffee. Better be careful not to slurp on air. I slurp. And spill water, too. And coffee. Let's go check out this setup in the dance hall. I can't wait to get started podcasting. That's hilarious, actually. They all just got booted out for this quest. Oh, that's so funny. In the sense of, like, did you see them on the map? And then they were just magically back? Oh, this is hilarious. She's just dancing on the table. Oh, this is so funny. Welcome to the recording studio. Pickle did an amazing job. It's very big. Are the acoustics good? Oh, they're excellent. Oh yeah, turns out the place was built with excellent hidden sound dampening. No, it was not. Besides, we've got built-in theme music. Before we start, we should get a photo to commemorate our first episode. Dude, this is so bad. You saw them on the map though, right? Yay, we look so cute. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Silence in the studio, please. Ahem. Welcome to the first episode of Serial with our host, Batsumaru. And me, my sweet piano. Today we have a guest. Say hello. Hello, Serial. Look, Mom, I'm on a podcast. Here at Serial, we give a healthy mix of crunchy options and helpful advice to our callers. But first, a word from our sponsor. Do you need furniture, limited edition seasonal chairs, 200 countertops to use as flooring? Boy, do I! How did you know? Stop by Small Gift Big Smile. We've got all the decor you need for your cabins. Small Gift Big Smile. You need furniture, and we need sand dollars. Now our first caller. Hello? She's right there. Yeah, hi. Batsumaru told me to call you. And what's your problem, caller? Problem? I don't have a problem. I'm perfect. It's true. No advice needed. Thanks for calling. Next caller. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I'm in a tunnel. Karopi? Caller, why are you in a tunnel? No time for that. What's your problem, caller? I'm in a tunnel. Do we even have tunnels? Try yelling. Yes, a tunnel in the gemstone mines. My advice is to get out of the tunnel. What? I can't hear you. I'm in a tunnel. Oh, time for our next sponsor. This podcast is brought to you by Noko. If you've ever wanted to have a bunch of little guys wandering around. Psst, hey, while Batsumaru is doing the sponsor spiel, could you grab us some cream sodas? You're the best. He's almost done. No, Cole, we do something. Now back to our regular programming. Okay, next caller.
Hello, I'm calling in to get advice.
Oh, good. We have advice.
My girlfriend, Ruby, well, our anniversary is coming up, and I want to get her a gift. Aww.
Get her a whoopee cushion. Always hilarious.
But not very romantic. I want to sweep her off her feet.
Flowers, gift boxes, chocolate, 200 iron ingots. Wow, dude, the game. The game.
That's a great idea. I'll start collecting now.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening to Serial. Thanks for having me. Why is it called Serial anyway? Thank you so much for our first ever guest and our sponsors. And on that note, we have one more sponsor message. This podcast was brought to you by Sticks. Sticks! Get more of them. What are you trying to say? And stop recording. Great job, everyone. We were pretty good. That was fun. This was great. What do you think about tomorrow? Should we go daily? Daily? That would take up way too much time of my comics and pranks and fishing and chilling time. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll just find a new hobby. Surely not. I'm sure you will. It's been 0 days since... Still, I think we should record the occasional episode. This was great. Oh my gosh, we got the ottoman. Okay. So interesting, I guess, then that it was moved to just around the island. I feel like that was more of like interesting than a lot of the around the island quests, unless they've changed those more so to be a little bit more interesting personally, because a lot of them were just kind of nothing burgers, it felt like, whereas that one felt like it had a bit more sustenance, which I was kind of thinking considering it dealt with My Sweet Piano again. So either case, we do have this lovely one, which seems like it continues a little something that's been going on. So Canny Current with our one and only hello Choco Cat over here. I think it just started for the Steam, so that's why it wasn't very present when we were just standing there. Might as well. I've been talking to Keroppi and Hangradon, and they've each had strange comments about the Rainbow Reef. Based on their information, I have a theory. Quickly, to the comedy club. So I like how you were standing there because of this quest, but like everyone else, don't know about it. Oh, psst. Okay. We here.
I got your message, Choco Cat. Did you figure out what the weird feeling is?
Or where my furniture is, or whether it's even real, or if aliens exist, or Hangradon's tracking number, or what I should have for dinner. What? That wasn't part of the scope of the investigation, but I have a partial answer, I think, to the issues Keroppi and Hangradon have discovered. A bad pudding, a faraway earthquake, aliens? No, merely an uncommonly warm and steady temperature in this region.
Oh.
That's disappointing. Whatever it is, it's affected the ocean's currents.
I still think the pull from the Rainbow Reef feels magical.
Maybe it's sending me my strange dreams full of furniture.
It's like the ocean's trying to tell us something. Show us something?
That's really sweet. Treasure? Regardless, I believe there is only one way to find out. Let us find and follow this current. Onward, my friends. We're gonna have trouble going through the door, it's fine. Why didn't Choco Cat get an outfit? No fair. You be a catfish. Keroppi, you said there was a pole. What does it look like?
I haven't seen anything, though.
It was a vibe. I'm not sure it was visible. It certainly wasn't any of the stuff we picked up.
Yeah, it was more of a feeling. Does that help? Whoa, that's new.
What? Oh, that's a something. A good something? Maybe? We should follow the bubbles. And why do they look actually not so bad? I should probably check out the bubble one again, though. Maybe stuff has changed again. Again, I thought this is how the bubble should look for the bubble one, a little bit more wispy, airy. Whoa, angles. Oh, shoot. There. Hagridon dining table. Bro. Why'd you not come with us? What? Okay. My furniture! It's just like I ordered. Or, dreamt? Alright. So far, so good. No more pulling the rug out from under me. Let's table the puns. Charitable wordplay. Better late than never. I'm so glad it's real. This island continues to defy the laws of science.
But you solved it, Choco Cat. You found what was pulling me to the Rainbow Reef.
So what does this mean? Do I get more furniture? According to my calculations, this current lasts for roughly 24 hours. So once a day, there will be a new current and perhaps some lost artifact at the end. Yay, treasure! This island is so weird. But why does the ocean want to do it this way?
The island likes to give things back to us. Maybe as a thank you for taking care of it?
I did pick up a lot of trash. Yes, thank you, ocean. Thank you all for pursuing answers in the name of science. Enjoy your, ocean treasures. Is that dining table water damaged? It's cool, Choco Cat. It's all super waterproof. Ah, good. Well, back to work then.
Bye, this was fun.
All right. So yes, we figured out what the current is all about. Now I did learn a little bit of things about this furniture set. I do find it a little strange, so maybe there'll be something different about it in the future, but hold on to it. Don't lose it. So we'll do our best to see how the currents go. Don't exactly know how many that is furniture-wise, but if we take a look here, we are doing so good for that under the sea. Working on the paper furniture. There is 19. I wasn't sure if they were going to separate it or not, because for a bit here, this wasn't actually as separated as I think it looks like they have done. So noted to have a better idea, at least as far as who we have for what we have unlocked for furniture. A lot of this for me is almost done, but not done, only because it's the bed. It needs to be the double bed. But besides that, here we are. Oh, wow. So it's 19 days, I guess, in total. So we'll see how that goes. I also realized for the plans, I didn't call it out, but it finally got past the $3.99 mark. And then for trinkets, there we go. I know I'm still missing one conch. I thought the conch was for someone else, and then it was for them, and I'm like, huh. Still don't know where it is, and that's okay. As far as for this, for our hospitality, there we go. And then for under the sea finds, of course, there's another bit for this. So follow a mysterious current through the Rainbow Reef. That's our first one. And then we have more than what, you know, we need to, in a matter of speaking, but I guess you could do it 50 times. Still don't get it, but sure. And that actually has me thinking about something else. Curiouser and curiouser, but that does clear out basically everything. That was happening over there. So as far as though things go for us now, well, it is mostly a waiting game, whether it be a fun one or not. That's for you to decide, though. We've actually had some luck in the way of flowers, I would say. Better luck than I would say I think I would have ever had otherwise. I haven't really collected any of these, and I think that's okay. They did put these, it looks like, also back into one, which makes a lot more sense. I always thought it was kind of weird that they separated them. I'm like, what's the point? So glad to see that. Didn't, again, ask the Knoll to collect anything beforehand, so I did not know. But now you do know too, in case you were curious. I mean, I kind of half collected them. You know what? Just get those. It's not a big deal. I don't really mind either way. So if we take again a peek here for the visitors, there's a new friend. Gotta have both of them as residents. Oh, shoot. Must have 3 of the furniture. Oh, boy. Don't worry. Work on that. Okay, that's cool. Noted. But what I was gonna add is that this little one right here is who I was more so hoping for in some ways, but again, it'll just be in due time. Hopefully to say hello, but I'm glad we also got to say hello to this one for the very first time. I will take it as well, because it will be, you know, so many number of weeks till we get to see them again anyways, so might as well say hello as soon as we can, though this one was probably the most devastating not to be able to say hello to, though that is all due to my login. Again, RNG is either a blessing or a curse, or it's, you know, just fine as is. But wrong button, it's this one. As far as everything else goes, again, we got really fortunate with the flowers. I'm so excited of actually getting something accomplished. Not that, again, I'm trying to get all the combinations, but the fact of seeing it, it just feels like a weight off my shoulders to basically say that I've done it, I guess you could say, is kind of what I've wanted, and just to walk away with and feel like I've completed the game, in a matter of speaking, versus leaving it and just being a little lost. I'm still very lost, but I'm feeling good. And especially with the frost, we are one step closer. But again, 14 is still a high number. So when it comes down to it, for getting the 14, which other one will say hello? And of course, when they do, how soon will we say goodbye and hello to a new one? And of course, when it comes to all things imaginative and otherwise, can we imagine the best when it comes to the visitors? Or will I miss them just like that again? And of course, when it comes down to the countdown of all, what will it bring us to the end or to misery? I guess only time will tell what that will be. Next time! Let's go ahead and jump into Hello Kitty Island Adventure today, and of course we are not rocking that lemon, though that lemon does like to appear after I close out the game and relaunch it. But speaking of launching the game, I did jump in, and while one visitor did say hello again, another one still is in the wings, so will they say hello today? And I did tend to the flowers, which I do have something actually very exciting to report with them once we get over to it. We also do have a chat with a Knoll to tend to over there about one of the events. She's less broken, but a little bit still broken. I don't really understand why this dialogue is here. It really is pointless. Again, she could still be broken or not. The air quotes fix for her air quotes brokenness basically was to close and relaunch the game, which yes, the exclamation point did disappear, but at this time it also still existed in its beautiful space. But before we talk to the event, no, let's see. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be good. Yep, so she technically has a request of sorts, so don't know how to put that. We have fair enough, we get to make those drinks, and then we get to get the shinies, and then we have also my good buddy, so that's interesting to take note of. But let's talk to the Knoll first and foremost, and let's check out the Under the Sea celebration. Ah, okay. And speaking of so you've returned. Come to see more of my wares?
Yeah, show us your treasures.
Of course, Batsumaro's Under the Sea Emporium never disappoints. My furnishings, mystical, my antiques, super awesome. Ooh, maybe they belong in a museum. Hey, Batsumaro, can I talk to you for a second? I know you asked for more furniture, but I'm not quite sure how the underwater fireworks launcher is supposed to work. What? I think you have me confused with someone else. Huh? But I thought you said, so we'll talk about it later, okay? Okay. See you later, Batsumaru. Well, that was strange. I have no idea what she was talking about. Oh, Batsumaru. He's right. These are ancient artifacts. I knew it was baloney. Nope, no baloney here. Just super cool relics. You know, it is okay if my melody made them, right? Hypothetically speaking, of course. Either way is fine with me. Treasure is treasure, after all. Totally agree, spoken like a true pirate. But the authenticity! As long as it's shiny. I agree. I would like to peruse Batsumaro's Under the Sea Emporium, if you please. Me too. There are still a few days left in the undersea. There's still a few days left in the Under the Sea celebration. So keep finding barnacles with the first fish you catch every day. And you can turn them in to the event stand for rewards from the past and present.
Can we see your mysterious wares now, Batsumaro?
Of course. But get ready. You won't believe your eyes. Happy Under the Sea celebration, everybody. Okay, and just like that, it actually is more so the daytime, as it was trying to figure out what to do about the time of day. So we're gonna go and basically do some purchasing. I did do that as well. But upon going to all these lovely wares of establishment, I have refrained from actually having him as a companion. Not because I don't care to get extras, because sure, I mean, that way I can dye them, but I just haven't cared to get the extras. That's basically all it is. It's not something that is on the forefront anymore for me. Not that it really ever has, but also I just get lazy about trying to switch the characters. And that's really what it boils down to. I know it's easy, but I've also opted to actually have Pachacoko as a companion a lot more, just because I'd rather move faster. Again, I kind of blame playing Pokemon Pocopia for that, because I feel like I move a lot faster in that game than in this one when I don't have him with me. So that's kind of why I've taken him nowadays. And let us We're gonna do that later. We do have that quest. Oh, what do I want to do? Yeah, I guess I just want to go back to here to take care of the places here. But yeah, she's just stuck with that exclamation point unnecessarily, and that's hilarious. And it will be gone in due time. I think that item for the event stand right now, while this event is going on, is a little bit of a waste. And a little unfortunate that the RNG worked out that way, but that's okay. You know, you can only be so different in the amount of items that are out there and available for special days or events. All right. Yeah, I'm still kind of good. I mean, I guess if I really cared, I could always, you know, get a little bit more of this. Now, obviously, like when it comes to this stuff, it's really beneficial. And of course, for events, having him as a companion is very beneficial, but I left him out. Speaking of also leaving out, I actually haven't done also any of the currents in there. I don't really get how you're supposed to come across them exactly. That's a little unclear for me. I also didn't really, I guess, pay attention enough. But that is a thing that also is existing. So fine, let us actually take care of this, and then I guess we can go back. I don't want to do this. I guess we can just take care of the quest, and then we can go around and loop it over there. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to not have to go around, but I'm also kind of scared, like, if the game were to, like, do something silly and take away my chances. That is why I'm, like, kind of half stressed out. Not that's ever happened, really, but it stresses me out. Because the game works in mysterious ways. So I think I'm just gonna do this now. Oh, hello. I don't know why you're standing over there. That's kind of weird. I think that's also a bug. Or if it's not, why isn't the knoll somewhere else then? Okay. Uh-huh. Is it? Yeah, okay, that was weird.
I can't believe I get to stay with you, Sana. It's a dream come true. By the way, thought you might like these.
Spicy dongo. Feel totally at home. Would you mind if I stayed here forever? Yes, please. Wonderful, like a permanent vacation. See you in the future. So again, if we take a look here, now we do have this quest for fun with fountains. So that hopefully will be fun. And then we also have another one down. Still too many more to go. But again, that's kind of the visitor that I actually wanted to have say hello. More so, sorry, than this little one here to a degree. But again, it would be cool if also wanted to say hello as well. That way we could have gotten another one down, but I'm not in no rush. But we can see a problem now. That's not good. And this is the one I really, really want to come. So that really sucks, because also I have 0. I just couldn't play the first time that they came around, so I never got a chance. We shall see how this goes. I really hope the game isn't too mean about it, but I'm also kind of like, I can see the game being mean about it. I won't think about it too much, but I will definitely log in the best I can. That is tragic that they appear there and they're not actually there, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but it's fine. Instead, we're gonna be here though to take care of my good buddy. You know, I'm just so much faster. I know I didn't have to be here necessarily. But also, if you wanted to know all the wares here, I already got all technically, so there she is running. Oh yeah, speaking of all as well, this business. This is technically the last one. I guess I could try to get those more, and then we have the paper parade finale in 4 days, 7 hours, and 20 minutes. But more importantly, right now, we got my buddy. I don't know why she wasn't where she was supposed to be, but okay. There you are, my favorite concierge. Come here, my friend. Your what? Concierge, huh? That's not even the right word. I said concierge and that's not it. Nope. That's a completely different thing. But, you know, I also could be in a different life. Between you and me, I've been reading a new magazine. It's called Fudged About It? A Guide to the Family? I got it because I want to get gifts for my parents, but it seems like it's not about that. What is it about? Where did you get that? It's about these enterprising people who run a company out of pizza parlors. One of my contacts gave it to me. Don't ask too many questions. Now come with me, pal. I've got some questions to ask at the dock. All right, comrade, let's go. I find it funny that she did say pal. Bye. Okay, to be honest, I get it. They call that like the magazines. I'm just getting confused. It's all good. I forget they call this the dock. There's more than one dock. Greetings, cousin. Cousin? But we're not related. I mean, definitely not. I can see the resemblance. Oh, this magazine said I should call you that to talk like a boss. Now listen close. I've got a question for you. As a fisherman, I've got to know, how do you know what it's like to sleep with the fishies? I added the fishies part, but fishes. Tell us about tomorrow. Well, one time I had a sleepover at an aquarium. It was awesome. That does sound fun. I want to try it. Let's wait for nightfall over here by the Rainbow Reef. Now, it has not been the 4th day, but I will follow this current because it's in my face. I was gonna check to see where exactly to the current would be. I didn't really go around too much in the water, I will admit, so there was no shot. Also, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, see, I like these bubbles. These bubbles look better. I know that's probably more semi-accurate, but I really want it to be clearer. Like for this event prior, it was so clear and nice once they changed it. I was like, yes, that's what I expected the bubble to look like. Oh well, I can keep hoping. Oh, I keep forgetting that's like the not right patch. Again, it's supposed to take an extremely long time. When I say extremely long time, it's 4 days. That's when we get a new furniture. So put that in perspective. 4 days. I just want it to be more crisper. I don't like the oily look. But okay. Again, I don't normally like doing this. But... and while I can tend to other things, I'd rather just get it done, so... plus I can always sleep again. Alright, look at that, it's night. There we go. Back at it at the dock. Oh, look at all the fishies. It's beautiful here by the Rainbow Reef at night. Yep, super nice. I wonder if they use a seabed. Let's catch a fish while we're here, or while we're there, just for fun. I would say here, because we're here, but pop off. Good thing I waited. I was good at fish, but I was like, All right, next I gotta see a man about some shoes. What? Tuxedo-san? Tuxedo-san is just the guy to solve my next little problem. So what would that have to do with it being night? Riddle me that. How may I help you two today? Tuxedo-san, my good friend, do you have concrete shoes and a sock? Concrete? That sounds heavy and not very comfortable. They're all the rage. Can't I have normal shoes? No, thank you. These shoes... these aren't the shoes I meant. I don't know what we're saying. I'm a little bit confused. This is a weird one for me. Either way, I don't sell anything like that. Only soft things, really. That makes sense. Concrete isn't great clothing material. Perhaps it was a typo or a joke. I'm still learning. Okay, for this next tip, I think I need to talk to Cinnamon Roll. Try a small give, big smile. My Melody just had a big order come in. My thanks. Come on, let's find him. That was super weird. I don't get it. Okay, sure. Hello, looking for a delivery? Not this time. I want to know what it's like to be a good fellow. A good fellow? My magazine tells me that being a good fellow is very important. It's like being a wise guy.
Capiche? Cinnamon Raw is the goodest fellow. Can I see the magazine? Sure. This page says business dealers are always done over a fresh pizza. We should do that. Now that's an offer I can't refuse. We gotta go all the way over to the pizza oven. What is happening? This quest is so weird. Of course, this is a place all along, but I mean, just the journey to get here. I'll take an Alfredo. Pineapple pizza for me. Nothing more aesthetic. That's what I say. Authentic, but also aesthetic because it's aesthetically pleasing. Again, can't believe we gotta make this. Shots fired though. Authenticity. Yum. I'm a real businessman now. You have my thanks. Now, let's discuss becoming a good fellow. It's easy. You just gotta be nice. Being a good fellow is all about kindness and patience and empathy and pizza and sharp suits and having friends in the right places. Yeah, exactly. It takes practice, but anyone can be a good fellow. Aw, that sounds so sweet. I think I like this good fellow business. Maybe I'll start my own pizza business parlor. Of the basement of a Small Gift Big Smile. There's a basement. Where? When? Can we expand? Can we explore this? I think I understand a lot more now. Thanks for the lessons, pals. That was still weird. I don't really like how that went, but maybe I'll have fun with fountains. I was looking forward to this, but again, these quests from here have been a little lackluster, so we'll see though. Hi, are you up for an outing today? Joanna and I are going to visit Friendship Island. I can be your guide. Sure, where are we going? We're meeting in the Seaside Resort. See you there. Okay, not exactly what I was expecting, but look at you run. We got an egg. I need an egg. It's amazing. I am gonna do one thing. Morning. Just because I don't understand why you had to wait for night for that. I mean, besides what we were talking about. I was a little worried about just putting it morning, but it's okay. Well, I guess I meant I was more worried about putting it daytime than just this, but also this too, but it's okay. Hi, Juana, are you ready to explore? Oh, yes, I'm so ready, but what is it? Well, would it be okay if we take lots and lots of pictures? I'm just so excited to be exploring with you. I want to remember it forever. Sure, that sounds like fun. Let's get one now to start. Here. Okay, everyone. I know that seems a little odd. Maybe do it like that will be good. Perfect, thank you. This will be fun. Where do you want to go? Let's go see the resort gate. How'd you know about the resort gate? I'm just moving too fast for the game now. But no, they'll get there in no time. Oh, yes. It's taking the long way. Sorry. Don't know why I just didn't run here other than what gate, even though I knew exactly where. Wow, you opened this? You sure did. Yeah, it feels like forever ago. Oh, does it? It's huge. I can't imagine it. It was only the beginning. Choco Cat helped figure it out. Well, we need to get a picture. Come on, everyone. Say cheese. Of course, then we can't really get the gate. Good enough. Oh, Sana, you look super cute. Thank you. What's all this? Hi, Kirumi. We're taking a little tour of the seaside resort. The seaside resort? I mean, it's fine and all. But you gotta come see the best part of Friendship Island. The spooky swamp. Absolutely the best. It's definitely Kurumi's fave. We should go. Oh, okay. It's not too scary, right? What do you mean? Of course it's super scary. We'll stick together. It's the fun kind of scary. If we're all gonna go together, I think it'll be alright. What in the world? It's mysteriously there. Totally missed. Might as well try to pick up some stuff, and then they're just stopping right here. Okay, let's do this. I'm short. Thanks for making this amazing island. That was an accident. Oh, I don't know. This place looks really spooky. We can turn back if you want to, but I know it's safe. Kurumi likes bats and pumpkins and creaky old mansions, but I know she'll keep us safe. You're going, I'm going. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Just look at this fountain. Yeah, I like the mansion better personally in the Knolls, but you do you. It's so cool. We should do something like this for the fountains in City Town. Can't you just imagine it? We might be able to imagine it right into existence. Let's go back to City Town. I want to show you something, Wana. And that's literally how we get to the fountain part. Okay. Wasn't exactly sure how they were going to do that, but that was at least, I think, a little bit more interesting than the other first one. First one specifically. Yes, I can see it. We could totally design a statue for this fountain. Can you describe it? What do you see? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I was too enthusiastic. Do you have an idea? I want to know what you imagine. Nope, this is all you. Oh, well, it was like... Oh, what's that? Is it safe? It's a figment, and I think, yes, keep thinking of your fountain and watch what happens. That is not what I expected. I love it. Now that I see your fountain, it does make me want to help with another one. Shall we try again with the other fountain? Yes, I have ideas too. These figments are awesome. Try transforming the second fountain. So I figured that, yes, this was gonna happen in some way, but I also didn't think it was gonna happen like this. Wow, buddy, you're just going right through them. Okay. We did it. This is so much fun. Well done, Iwana. I love them both so much. Really? Yeah. Aw, great job, Iwana. This has been so much fun. I really appreciate both going into the spooky swamp with me. It was a little outside my comfort zone, but I felt safe because of both of you. That's great. We'll keep exploring soon. I'm glad we were able to add something to City Town, and I'm so glad you're here, Iwana. I hope you feel at home. Companion unlocked. So that was fun with fountains, and that's what I figured. They were a little not quite fountain-y, so I appreciate now that we have actual fountains. But of course, that was the only quest that was waiting, besides the other with the topiaries, but that is another one down. However, you can see about City Town Friends and Family. So it is interesting that it's 3 out of 7. When we look at, of course, the visitors here, with it being 3 out of 7. Right? There's the 3, and then 2. But that's not 7. So, curious, but I would say that the fountains was probably now the top one that I find most interesting. Topiary second, that mural. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more like a mural, but again, to each their own. I really just want to pick that up. There we go. With my mind. And so now, with all of that taken care of, we have the bigger task at hand, and that of course means we need extra besties. So again, of course, with having bestie here, if you do not have the Wheatheart Wonderland DLC, you are a little screwed. Just a little. Now, I did do some work out here with the flowers, that is taking some out. Of course, what I can plant as far as flowers, it's not very good. At least out here. I am very limited, but I did have this happen, so that was pretty cool, but that's the only one I have. All the rest that I have are solid, so there isn't really anything super cool that can come of it right now, but I plan to kind of mess with them elsewhere. See, now that makes sense. The icon is at the tower. Before that, it was not at the tower. As for out here, again, kind of same thing where I've just kind of let things just flourish very, very aggressively without really caring too much about what has happened. But of course, I would love for things to be different. We did get the cream though, so that's cool. I will have to take some out later, but yeah, they're a little, you could say, desynced from what they could be in regards to like collecting like that, but that's okay. That's going to happen with newer ones as they keep sprouting. But of course, again, this is really good, at least for me, fertilizer. Again, though, I have more of the glitter than I thought. But I haven't used it on the plots because I think it's a little bit of a waste. At least for me, personally. But use what you need to. And do what you need to! Wow, that worked so much faster! Am I gonna regret doing this? Okay. Yellow worked. I gotta do this one now. Thank you for not trolling me. Okay, I'm just leaving that there. I have a plan, but oh my gosh, I cannot believe that worked as fast as it did. We're gonna go here now. This one I've also kind of you could say let go, but more so because I didn't know what I could take with me. This has definitely worked. You could say in some ways, didn't work in other ways at all, but getting this is pretty cool, but I don't need it. This, I got this, so that worked. That warm, I don't think was something that I needed. I'm gonna leave that there. This one is the Periwinkle. I don't really need those. Not exactly anyways. Alright, there we go. I can still mess with these more, but again, not really about them. I just have felt like messing with them though, and those little amounts of effort. Alright, we'll go here though. This also has been a very happy sight of sorts. See what this one is though. Okay, so it's just another one of these. Again, we don't need this, to say the least. It is unfortunately not helping with our cause. Because we need the other colors, so that's why I have both of them there in hopes that maybe something will happen with the colors. That's the only reason why they're there. Nothing more than that. Might as well collect. I'll leave that. Now this has done some magic. But I still yet to collect on. I didn't actually mean to collect them like that the way I did. And they're out of sync. But I will leave it as is for now. Yeah, this also worked. I'm going to take that out. I need to take that out too. Then I gotta plant something new. So we have the hot pink, and this is technically just a pink. So we're going to put the hot pink here. And that's fine, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. It's not super serious of, you know, a need to carry it with me. As for this, I've not actually then gone just to this. And what I mean by this, I haven't just gone here. So we're gonna do that this time. This is what we're gonna do earlier because I knew we were gonna be here, but then again, the panic settled in, so we took care of everything. Now you're outside. The visitors work in mysterious ways. Of course, over here, this has been the work over here. So actually a lot has happened over here in really great ways, but some of it honestly isn't going to help us anymore. So what would be best is if I move on, as it were. So I'm going to actually... Wow, I have a lot of options. Actually. Do that. Is it on it? Yes, it is. I just can't see it because of the snow. That's perfect. Gotta love when it does that. Because I don't need those anymore. I did not mean to take that one out, but okay. Oh. Funny those. I don't think I got green, so we'll do that. Take that. Basically, I'm leaving some of this because I want it to prosper. Did see that one. Don't need those. I benefit from that, but I don't need that one. I guess a lime could still happen. With that chance for green, though, that's not gonna really work there, but that's okay. And then, yeah, I'm gonna take these out. This also did its thing, so that's cool, but I mean, I already have a purple now, so let's do that. So I know some of the areas aren't gonna really work, but for some of them they could possibly work, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And just leave that there, because that's all I did in that area anyways. And then we're gonna go over here, and then of course we do have some patches to tend to, because some of it, well, could benefit. And I don't know if I'm doing this one right, the sea foam. But I think I was, because I forget what I also had here beforehand. I would need to, technically check. I guess this gonna be a ways down. Here we go. Yeah, so this was cloud. I think we're in good hands. Yes. We're gonna want to go here, I think. Okay, yeah. So that has not worked. But that's okay. I'm just gonna leave that there. Then this one. Yay! That finally worked. This, I guess I don't really need this anymore because I already had it work. Oh, I guess I could try this. I could try this. I can even try these. I should have left that one. Leave that there, have that all waiting. Then I guess I could try this for the heck of it. This is a little sketch. So let me just float over here. Okay, this one. Yay! Another one spawned. We rejoiced. This is like failed in some ways, but I've just let it kind of do its thing. Not supposed to be this. Not the sky anyways. I was excited for it, still am, but not what I really wanted. Again, I was happy for those over there. And then I guess I'll just do this because it's gonna take a longer time to get over there. Like that. And then this whole mess I've just kind of left as well. Same energy basically. I'm actually going to take all that out. Yeah, sky. I guess it's cloud. Sky white ombre. I don't really need those. Guess I could try the magenta here just for the heck of it. Meant to hold that slightly longer. Okay, so hopefully it hit up all the areas. And then we're gonna actually go back here. There's quite a few places, of course, here. Specifically over here, at least that's where I put them personally. To start, these are kind of not it, I will admit. Of course, these took over like no tomorrow. I'm gonna go up here. My prized possession is up here. Let's not forget, it's right here. It's my prized, again, possession. I think some of these are not quite it either. I just don't know what I want to do yet, but I think I do actually know what I want to do now that I think about it. I think I know exactly what I want to do. Oops. Here it is. We're gonna do that. Take that out. It's green. Take that out. That. That. And I think I could probably take all this out. Otherwise this doesn't really have a shot. Technically those two would be better, but then I don't want to get confused, so I can always replant it. But I also could use it elsewhere. And then in turn, instead of coral, I could have the warm pink. So again, I don't really need this to exist like this anymore either. To be fair, then I also have the other side working, but this was like extra plotting over here. So I can let's see. There's that, but I don't know if I really want to use that one. Oh, I could use those, but okay, that's the only one I have. It's gonna kind of have to start over a little bit. That's okay. Patience is a virtue. I've just been working overtime for that. Let's go over here. I know I've kind of messed with some of the other patches, but not entirely. This is just a florist zone. That I could be plotting more, but maybe a later point in time. Let's actually go back though over here. So this one I really need to fix up. It has been probably the most well, except for one flower, the most completely and utterly not what I wanted outcome, but this one was pretty fantastic as an outcome. Didn't see it coming, and I do need it. So I'm gonna actually just take it out. As for some other endeavors, I don't really want them. Again, they didn't really work out the way I wanted, except for some things. I think this one also worked. In a matter of speaking, which again is great if that's what you're after. Not so great if it's not what you're after. This one's kind of all messed up. I forget how I did this exactly. I will want it as well. Yeah, that's magenta. Basically what I mean to say is I've had more luck in the greenhouse than out here with those, but again, at least I got the tulips going, so I'm kind of happy for that. And then this, I just have all fun colors on purpose. Actually, before I leave, I'll just also collect a little bit of that and that. I'm gonna leave that there. Just kidding, I can't. My brain is like, I must collect. Now I feel complete in my peripheral vision. If I left anything else, so well. Though, as for another area that, while of course has changed immensely due to coral business, the coral milk being in the crates, this has also been a hot mess. I don't know why I would want that. You know what, whatever. Well, I finally got that. Green. Lime. And that. Okay. Nice. I got white and cool pink. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted. But I cleared a lot out on purpose because I was like, oh my god, these are not the ones I want. All normal. Of course, one thing that's been very frustrating is them existing in my space. I'm out here digging. Attempting, that is. It's just so damn frustrating. I'm gonna take that one out. Alright, still hoping for other colors though, but at least some things are happening with the others, so I'm not too upset. Because we did all that, so really, I guess we just have the main event. So of course, I've left these. They've been prospering the way I've kind of wanted them to prosper. I did take out the egg that used to be here. And that was that. Oh, it was a yellow one. I did take some out over here. Did I do anything interesting? Not really. That's fine. I wasn't expecting much, so. Cool. But really, we have stuff going on over here. So I did change some stuff up. I also do have this. That does need, some assistance. Again. I'm a little lazy though, so I'm gonna leave it for now. But up here, I did get that one elsewhere, so I planted it up here. Now, I don't know, and I also do have this, but I don't know what's gonna be more beneficial. For whatever's to come. And I did plant that randomly. So it's a little difficult. Okay. Especially when you got them in the way. But it's a little difficult to decide how this should play out. But I'm gonna wing it a little bit. I know I've also kind of placed these in hopes for other magic. Take that out. I should have planted it elsewhere, but I didn't. Because I'm a silly goose. It's okay. Wasn't thinking it's necessary. Little did I know. Maybe a little. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave that there. I almost forgot about you, but I guess I did forget about you. I don't know if just putting that next to it would mean anything. I think it needs to be more meaningful than that. Oh, I don't have anyone here. That sucks a little bit. I can put that one and hope for the best. So we'll see. Again, it's hit or miss, and the one that spawned anyways, I was like, huh? So wasn't expecting it. So that's why I moved it though to more of the patch that I would rather. Again, I think they are cool, but they're not really one of my favorites as far as flowers go. They do just remind me of just like an everyday kind of item. I was trying to cancel. Talking to the knoll. But here we go. So this is where the magic has really happened. Again, I did get pretty one here as well. Kind of crazy that it even happened because again, like what were the chances? And then of course this happened right here. So again, the greenhouse is where it is at as far as colors. Again, I also place these here in hopes to get more, but nothing has happened to them otherwise. But here is where it mattered most. Right here. I think I also have the ombre going as well, but this was really, really cool to me because I finally did it. I totally also forgot about this achievement being a thing. Again, I guess I thought that it was just over. But here's the list, the actual list of the colors, not those, because I was like, wait, those are the other stuff, but no. This is it. So specifically, I was missing gray flower. I don't know, again, you know, right, for some of these, right? Come on now. Some of these aren't even, you know, well, they're a little different. We'll put it that way. But the colors, I was not thinking of it. And of course, I'm not going here to check ever, but I clearly, let's see, October. I guess I got a lot done in October. Again, I was late. So yeah, the fact that that happened in October puts into perspective of how much I cared. I was just trying to see, and I know it's weird to think October, but October 2025 is the last time that I even got an achievement here, so that explains everything. And I didn't really look into how to get gray until much later, so that's what that's about. Don't really have anything else to report on that other than, of course, when I planted these, I planted over here pretty randomly, and I didn't even put them together. I was just like, let me put this flower here and this flower here, and of course it filled it all out the way it did. Some of these, I guess I was just hoping that they could do something, but obviously they didn't do anything, so that's okay. And then others did some things, so that is really cool. As for also though some of this, I'm not exactly sure what I was hoping for as far as other transfers go. Also, I do not know how this worked out right over here. I'm a little bit confused by it, but I respect it. Other than this one right here, right? I'm like, I don't know how that happened, but I know it's right there. But I mean, just it for it appear was pretty cool. At least I think so. And then of course this was done on purpose. I purposely tried to get the gray because I knew how to get the gray. Believe it or not. I don't really want these. I also probably want more of those actually, because again, it's mostly that I want more of those so I can plant them. That's kind of the only reason. So I'm gonna still keep it a little bit haphazardly in here on purpose. I feel like changing that tulip up though, that's for sure. So maybe this is fine. I don't even know what I really want to do with the dream puffs either. They were kind of a little bit of a disgrace as far as I see it, but the gray was really cool. these really prospered. They're not next to each other, that's for sure. I don't think I need these to do anything. These also had their fun, but I don't really need them. I don't want to haul all of this, so that's why I'm just like carefully trying to take out what I'm taking out. We'll just leave. Like, maybe. These are all red. And that's the ombre coral business. Figured. Put that there too. I'm gonna try to convince up there as well. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Damn, but that's okay. All right, so that's all I wanted to share. So basically what you needed to do to make the gray is taking certain black and white ombre and putting it with a white and amazing. Did I put some together that weren't supposed to be together in hopes for the best? Maybe. But that is all of that business. So there isn't a really good way to look at this. And also, I guess I forgot to talk to the gnoll inside the greenhouse, but I am nowhere near 14 for any of them, so I don't think it's worth it. But the only thing that's worth it now is really trying to get other colors and hopefully getting other flowers to actually plant in places that I can plant them. Because again, not all event flowers can be planted everywhere, and that's the only thing that's hurting. But great gains. Great gains. Not you again. This one again. Just say goodbye to Bestie. I know I can just keep them because I call them again every time, but I just like being clear. So that is all. But while we were lucky again on one, and we got to take care of, their request. Alas, I do have questions, which the only question is there one that is a quest with this one? And we'll be able to finish it out. Missed out on that. And then, of course, when it comes to all who are going to be flying in, am I going to be lucky enough with RNG to even see this beauty? Least once. I will take the one over none, even though it will still hurt to be one away, but at least feel one step closer and not just two. But it'd be cool to also be able to say hello to this one, again, being a newer addition to, of course, visitors within, though I will only be a little bitter. The one that got away. But again, it was cool that we got to say hello to them while they were here. Again, too, the fact that they surprise dropped the update anyways, and that this was their week, or that is last week was their week to arrive. Slash going a little bit into this week was, you know, a shot in the dark. It definitely could have not worked out the way it did. But I'm excited for, you know, the days to come, and excited for the fact that we've had progress with some of the extremophile flowers. Oh my gosh, finally. But for the ones that are giving me the most difficult and troubling times in the ways at which they spawn, will we be lucky enough to get some in the rougher of places slash luckier of places? Or will it be a longer haul till we even see any more? But as for the other flowers around, how many more can we get just out of random, considering I am not entirely keeping the best of track, and while I did forget to go to one area, what will lie beyond eventually in that plot as well, given that I've been really trying to get a specific pattern to maybe transfer just for the sake of getting a pattern to transfer? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.